let's continue with the trial balance. Hi guys, this is Jesse Alcaraz. I teach people accounting, business, and financial literacy concepts. And for this evening, we will be continuing our discussion on the accounting cycle. And this time, discuss na natin yung trial balance, specifically the unadjusted trial balance. So basically, the unadjusted trial balance is just a summary of the ledgers. Kumbaga, if the ledger is a summary of the journal entries, the unadjusted trial balance is also just a summary of the ledger. Basically, we will just be copying all of the figures that we were able to compute from the ledger. As simple as that. So without further ado, let's go into our discussion. So ito yung last discussion natin on ledger. We were only able to make the ledger for 5 accounts. But for this discussion right now, ginawan ko na lahat ng ledger. So we have the ledger for the cash. Okay, meron tayong cash, the accounts receivable, the equipment, the office supplies, owner's capital, prepaid rent, owner's drawing, accounts payable, salaries expense, utilities expense, and then service revenue. This was supposedly your assignment. So kindly pause this video for a while and then check if tama ba yung ginawa nyong mga ledger. So after the ledger is the unadjusted trial balance. So ito yung itsura ng unadjusted trial balance natin. So if you're a student, you're familiar with the 10, 11, 12, 14 columnar or worksheet, yung malaking yellow na paper with a lot of columns. So yan yung usually ginagamit when we work on a trial balance. So for this discussion, we will be demonstrating paano gawin yung unadjusted trial balance. So of course, dito sa first column natin, we have our particulars, the respective accounts that are found in our chart of accounts. So if you can remember, yung mga accounts natin sa chart of accounts natin, we have set of assets, set of liabilities, equity, revenue, and then expenses. And take note, we also just followed the same arrangement or sequence pagdating sa trial balance. Mauuna yung asset, specifically the current, and then the non-current assets. Then the liabilities, meron din tayong tinatawag na current liabilities and non-current liabilities. The equity, capital, drawings, revenue, tsaka expenses. That is why if you noticed dito sa trial balance natin, we have the assets, yan, limang yan. Then we have the liabilities, the equity accounts, the revenue accounts, and then the expense account. So what we will be doing in the adjusted trial balance is, just like what I have mentioned kanina, we will just be transferring the balances of our ledger into our trial balance. For example, si cash, meron siyang debit balance na 15,350. So lagay lang natin siya dito sa debit na natin sa cash. Okay. So, 15, debit. Kung debit siya sa ledger, make sure na debit din siya pagdating natin sa trial balance. Then, accounts receivable, balance natin, 1,000. Prepaid rent, 1,200. So, again, isa-isahin natin yan. Accounts payable, for example. Credit, take note that's a credit. Accounts payable, 4,250. Then meron tayong owner's capital, 15,000. Take note, it's still credit. So after we're done, meron tayong dito, copy wherein filled out na lahat ng accounts natin, from the cash, accounts receivable, from the assets, liabilities, capital, drawings, revenue accounts, and then expenses. So after this, if kopya na natin lahat ng accounts and then the figures from the ledger to the trial balance, then ito total natin yung both sides. Total natin si debit, total natin si credit, and make sure na balanse yung dalawang yan. If hindi balanse yan, then kailangan natin i-trace back saan tayo nagkamali. Perhaps, nagkamali tayo in adding or subtracting, or perhaps yung ledger natin may problema. Meron tayong hindi na transfer from the journal accounts, or baka naman your journal accounts natin mismo yung may problema. So that's the, paano ba? The harder part, okay? The more difficult part of the trial balance, wherein dyan na natin malalaman na something is wrong once we're done with the trial balance already and we have to trace it back again. So, medyo redundant yung mangyayari and it's really quite a hassle kung saan natin hahanapin yung piso. Okay? If there are figures na if hindi siya balance, then we have to really trace back saan tayo nagkamali. So, there you have it, the unadjusted trial balance. It's just a straightforward discussion lang talaga without wala masyadong complication. So, for our next discussion, we will start discussing yung isa sa pinakamahirap na basic accounting topic, which are the adjusting entries. So, maraming coverage for the adjusting entries. We will just be discussing one topic at a time so that hindi masyadong ma-overwhelm yung mga brain cells natin. That's all for tonight and maayong gabi sa tanan.